All right, we're back, everyone. Back for another game. Week 1, 1989 season, APBA football. Today, I'm playing the Denver Broncos versus the Kansas City Chiefs. And in order to play the Denver Broncos, I have to wear my Cleveland Browns shirt because I need as much support as I can as I'm rolling the dice for Denver. Some of you may know 1989 was a season that the Denver Broncos beat the Cleveland Browns in the AFC Championship game for the third time in like 4 years, keeping the Browns out of the playoffs, out of the Super Bowl every single time. It's very depressing for me. I will be rooting for against the Denver Broncos in this game. In real life, they won this game. I believe it was 34-20. And this is the game. This is a perfect example of a game where I actually the reason I roll so many dice when I play is because of games like this. Because I would be super biased toward Kansas City in this game. I know I would. So now by letting the dice roll do it, it takes that bias out or lessens it a little bit more. So let's go ahead and get this started. I've already rolled for a kickoff, and Kansas City's going to go ahead and kick off. So Denver will get the ball first. So let's start it off here. All right, 25 on the kickoff. David Treadwell is our kickoff player for Denver. That is going to be a 39, and that is 67-09. So it's going to be 2 yards deep. Kansas City will, Denver will run it out. So let's see. Oh, I looked at the wrong card then. I should probably just start over, but I'm not going to. This is going to be a tough one for me, but I'll get through it, people. I'll get through it. So 25. That was Nick Lowry kicking off, and that is a 39. So it was a 39 either way. So it's still going to be 67 yards. I wonder how many of these cards are like exactly the same as other ones. 67. And that was Nick Lowry. Where are you at, Nick Lowry? There you are. Continue. And we will go ahead and do a kickoff return. He's going to take it out from 2 yards deep. All right. So that is going to be who? That is going to be Kenny Bell. K column, 33 in the K column. Wow, we're starting off hot here. 18. And that has taken 26 yards. Good return. Good decision to run it out. Here we go. 26 yards. 15 seconds off the clock. Continue. So as I said, I'm going to do my best to be unbiased when it comes to column plays, especially since the dice do the rolling. So for the first, I'm going to change Denver's standard offense a little bit. We're just going to say 1 through 20 is a long pass. No, I'm just kidding. I'm going to use my normal standard offense, which is 1 through 5 inside run, 6 through 10 outside, 11 through 16 short pass, 17, 18, 19 is the medium pass, and 20 is the long pass. Here we go. 15. So we're going to go short pass. I'm also just kidding about this being hard for me. It's really not. I understand that it was like 40 years ago, or I don't know how many. I don't want to do the math. I guess it'd be like 35 years ago when the Browns lost for the third time in 4 years. My favorite player of all time, Bernie Kosar, denied the Super Bowl with the Cleveland Browns. Whatever, I'm over it. I swear, I'm over it. I promise. Short pass. It's going to be 65 for the defense. Oh, and a 66 for the offense. Oh, we're already rolling 66s for Denver. Imagine that. All right, so our receiver is going to be someone named Pat Kelly. I don't know who that is. 65 is an AS. And someone named Pat Kelly. Here we go. 24 for John Elway is a 17. 17 is complete for 0 yards. So we'll go pass, Elway to Patrick Kelly. Incomplete. 15 seconds off the clock. And second down and 10 now for Denver on their own 24-yard line. I was just really messing around. It's really not going to be that hard. Next play. Inside run. I did put Elway on my running back carries because he did have a pretty good amount of carries that year, and I know he was a running quarterback. So I did put him on my locator charts. If I can just put it up here, we've got Bobby Humphrey with the majority of their runs, Sammy Winder, Elway, and then Jeff Alexander and Melvin Bratton are the 5 running backs for Denver. So I was surprised that they only had one receiver that was an A. That was actually pretty surprising. I remember those teams being pretty good. All right, so we've got an inside run. Get some other stuff here. We've got a 36, which is going to go to Kansas City, and we've got a 43, which is going to go to Denver. That's going to be Sammy Winder. The defense is going to be a BS. And Sammy Winder, 32 is not a good roll. 32 is a 26. 26 is 2 yards, so he got something out of it. Run. Sammy Winder for 2. And that's 30 seconds off the clock. So now we're in a passing down, 3rd and 8. I'm going to take all running plays off the board here and just go 1 to 12 as a short pass. 13 to 19 is a medium pass. 20 is a long pass. That'll put Kansas City into a D by default for their defense. So we rolled a 9. That's going to be a short pass. All right. All right, what do we got? We got a lot of 5s on the board here. We got a 54 for our defense and a 55 for our ball carrier. That's going to be Steve Sewell. 54 for the defense is an AG. I'm sorry, it's an AG on the card. Kansas City's got a -1 on defense for their card. It's an AG, but like I said, because I took all the running stuff off the board, I'm only gonna give Kansas City the chance to defend the pass in this one. So it's gonna be an AD. And here we go. 23 for Elway to Steve Sewell is a 27, so Elway is going to scramble. All right, and our defense was what? 54, it's an AD. So Elway is going to run. 16 is a 25, which is a 0. Stays in bounds. So we'll go run. Elway 0, forced run, 30 seconds off the clock. Continue. Whoops. Elway. I thought I clicked that. There we go. And continue. All right. So it's 4th and 8. Denver has to punt. 3 and out on their opening drive. I kind of hope we see a high scoring game. The last couple I've played have been a little bit lower scoring. I wouldn't mind seeing a high scoring game here. So Mike Horan is out to punt. 33 is a 4. And that's going to be 52 yards taken by the TA. So 52 yards. So we'll go punt. See where the ball ended up. Mike Horan. 52 yards. All right. Our punt return. Where's he returning it from? Oh, he's at the 22. So you're definitely going to return it. All right. Here we go. It's going to be, who is it? Who is our returner? It is Naz Worthen. Never heard of him. 34. That's going to be a penalty. 34 is a 35. And that is a 18-yard return, but we have a TQ. A TQ, a penalty on the kick return. 33, a lot of 33 so far, is a 31, and that is unnecessary roughness. Defense, 15 from the gain. All right, so that is going to be 15 extra yards on top of the 18. It was 18, right? Here's my punt return. It was 18. So, wow, that's actually a pretty good return there with the penalty, too. So Naz Worthen, 18 yards. We'll go 15 seconds off the clock. Then we'll add in the penalty. And I already forgot what it was because I'm 3 weeks away from turning 50. All right. Let's see. The 33 was a TQ, was a 31, which was an unnecessary roughness. Okay. That's going to be 15 yards against Denver. Actually, what we want to do here, there's no first down marker in play yet. So 15 yards type of thing is an unnecessary roughness. No time off the clock because I put 15 seconds off the clock on the actual punt return, and this happened on the same play. So there's nothing. So Kansas City starts with 1st and 10 on Denver's side of the field. All right, so we'll go to the standard offense for them. They have Christian Okoye, who's really good. So we're going to go with the standard offense for them. And it's a 14, so we're going to start off with a short pass. I think Kansas City had like the biggest group of receivers that I had never heard of for the most part as I was putting together their sheet, their roster sheet. I mean, you got Pete Mandley is an A. The guy's a huge football fan in 1989. I do not remember Pete Mandley. Kenny Gamble, James Saxon, Naz Worthern, Clarence Weathers. I know him because he played for the Browns a couple years before that. Rob Thomas, isn't he the lead singer of a 90s band? Alfredo Roberts, Emil Harry, I've heard of. So there's a lot of receivers on here that just aren't very good. I forgot to highlight the A's. I'll have to go back and do that. One last thing. Denver is actually in a +5 for their defense. Their defense had some really good players on it this year. Carl Mecklenburg, Steve Atwater was one of them. There was another one. Let's see. Simon Fletcher. I mean, there's some good players on this defense. There are 40. That might be the highest defensive rating I've had so far in week one is a 40. So their defense is a +5, which is going to hurt Kansas City just a little bit. So let's go ahead and call the first play. We have a short pass. Get some players. We have a 65 for Kansas City. We have a 64 for Denver. So Denver's in a CS is their defense. And the ball carrier is going to be Emil Harry. We got Steve DeBerg as the quarterback. 36 is a 12. And a 12 is a 6-yard completion. Boy, 36 is not a great roll. I'm surprised he got a completion out of that. 36. Emil Harry, 6 yards. Keep the clock running. Continue. All right. 2nd and 4. We're going to stay in the standard offense for now. 20. Oh, they're going to go deep. They're going to go deep from inside Denver's territory. 30 to 50 defensive teams. Yep. All right. So let's roll it. Oh, we got an 11 for the receiver. That's going to be Stephon Page. He's an A. We got 51 for our defense. It's an A anyway. AD. And so we're going to go Stephon Page. Here we go. 53 is a 9. Oh, on any other pass play, that'd probably be complete. But on a long pass, it is incomplete. Steve DeBerg to Stephon Page. And one thing I'm going to start doing, I'm going to start doing it in the second week. I got a couple different rule changes I'm going to implement in week 2. One of them has to do with the number of long passes you can call in a game. I don't want 20 to just keep coming up and giving teams long pass chances, where most of the time it's incomplete and it probably hurts the offense. A couple other things I'm going to implement, but I'll get to that when I get to week 2. I just have a couple more games left in week 1. All right, so it's 3rd down, and let's get this off the clock here. It's 3rd down and 4 on the 39. I'm going to get rid of the long pass and the medium pass. Let's go 1 through 4 is a inside run. No, they have a Okoye. Let's do a standard offense, except for 11 through 20 is all short pass. It's a 15, so we're going to go back to short pass. All right, 16 is our receiver. 45 is our defense. Our defense is BS. And 16 is going to be back to Stephon Page. He's an A, so we're going to move to AS. We roll a 26, which is a 16. And that is complete for 3 yards, making it 4th and 1. Oh, this is a tough call here. I rarely go for it. But having a Okoye and being that far down inside of the, I think I'm going to go for it on this one. So it's 4th and 1 on 36, a 53-yard field goal. Let's see what Nick Lowry has for field goal tries. 53. It seems like back in the 80s, kickers weren't making 50-yard field goals very often. So he is at the 36. So that would be good from, wow, that's not, 17 and 18. And then 37 and 38 are the only good numbers. He doesn't have any of those. Now there's a 30. No, he doesn't have any of those numbers, so he's not trying a 53-yard field goal. So let's do this. Let's roll for it. I think they would probably go for it here. So I'm going to make it like 1 through 12 means they go for it, and 13 through 20 means they don't. And it's an 18, so they don't go for it. All right, so we're going to punt. I think that was a mistake. But that's okay. That's okay. The play caller overruled me. That happens. So we got Kelly Goodburn out to punt. 24 is a 10, which is out of bounds at the 18-yard line. So it's an 18-yard punt. Didn't work out for him probably as good as they'd like it to work out. So 18. And goes out of bounds. 15 seconds off the clock. And now we are back to 1st and 10. Denver has the ball on their own 18-yard line. Standard offense. 18 is a medium pass. Yep. Okay. See who Elway is going to try to target on this one. 62 is our defense. 33 is our ball carrier. 62 is an AS. And 33 is our ball carrier. That's going to be Herman Hurd. Nope, that's the wrong team. Got to flip my paper over here. 33 is going to be Mark Jackson. There we go. 52 for Elway. I bet he runs. 52 is a 26. Yep. Elway has a lot of scrambling. I probably didn't have to put him in the running columns just because he probably has a ton of scrambling in there. So what was our defense? Our defense was 62. That's an AS. And now we're going to go to Elway. 22. That's going to be good. 22 is a 5. He scrambles for 14 yards. Run. Elway. That's going to be a first down. 30 seconds off the clock. Oh, I thought I did. Oh, yeah. No, wait. Oh, 14 yards. There we go. Continue. All right, 1st and 10. Out to the 32. Some breathing room for him now. Back to my standard offense. 13 is a short pass. All right. Roll some dice. And 25. That was a 25. And 31. 31 is our receiver. That's going to be Clarence K, the big tight end. 25 is our defense, AD. Okay, here we go. Elway to Clarence K. 13 is a 14. And that is a 2-yard completion to Clarence K. All right. Boom. 30 seconds off the clock. 10:45 to go in the first quarter. Standard offense. Outside run. See who our ball... I think Bobby Humphrey. Yeah, Bobby Humphrey's the big ball carrier for them. And 14 is our defense. 32 is going to be Bobby Humphrey. 14 is a BD. Yep. BD. Bobby Humphrey. Yeah, like 1,400 yards. Oh, 22 is going to be good out for him, too. 22 is a 15. Oh, and he motors for 25 yards. Bobby Humphrey, 25 yards. That's going to be an easy first down. Out to the Kansas City 41-yard line. And just like that, they're on the other side of the 50. Go back into our standard offense. And we got a 14, another short pass. All right, we got a 22 on our defense and a 56 on our ball carrier. It's going to be Steve Sewell. 22 is a BD. All right, here we go. Elway to... Oh, he throws an 11 on the board. It's a 3. It's 16 yards out of bounds. Oh, 11 from Elway. I almost would have figured that to be a touchdown. Elway to Steve Sewell. He goes 16 yards and gets out of bounds. And it's 1st and 10 down to the 25. Boy, they are just getting some chunks of yards here. All right, we're at the 25, so we're going to get rid of long pass. So let's add an extra short pass in. So 1 through 5 is still inside. 6 through 10 is still outside. 11 through 17 is now short. 18, 19, 20 is medium. And it is a 17. So that would have been a medium pass. But I changed it to short because we got rid of the long pass. And we're on 25. Let's see what we got here. 24 for our defense. 51 for our ball carrier. 51 is going to be Mike Young. Never heard of that guy. 24, BS. All right. Elway to Mike Young, 44. Rolling doubles like crazy now. It's a 4. That is a 1st down plus 7, so that's 17 yards. We're going to go pass. Elway. Someone named Mike Young for 17. And it's 30 more seconds off the clock. And it's 1st and goal. Just like that. That's about 5 plays, and they go right down the field. All right. So it's 1st and goal. So what are we going to do? 1st and goal at the 8. So we're obviously going to run the ball here. So we're going to go 1 through 6. It can't do a medium pass here either. So we'll go 1 through 6 is a inside run. 7 through 12 is an outside run. 13 to 20 is a short pass. So basically it's about a 33% chance on all of them. 4, inside run. All right, here, let's see who's running the ball. What's Elway? Elway's 55, 56, and 61. Let's see if he takes off. Oh, so close. It's 45. Oh, I guess it wasn't so close. It would have been more close if it was that, but it's blue always goes first. So 25 is our defense. It's going to be an AG. And 45 is our ball carrier. That's going to be Sammy Winder. 33, I am rolling doubles like crazy. 33 is a 16. 16 is 5 yards, taking him down to the 3-yard line. Sammy Winder, 5 yards. 30 seconds off the clock. 9 minutes to go. 2nd and goal on the 3 for Denver. I'm going to keep the same offense. I'm going to go 1 through 6, 7 through 12, 13 through 20 is short pass. And it's a 16. Elway's coming out firing now. He wants that touchdown. All right, we got 44 for the defense. That's good. We got 26 for our receiver. That's going to be Clarence K, the big tight end. And 44 is going to be an AD. Here we go. Oh, 14. Oh, no, 14, 31. Do we have a rare play? We have a rare play. RP5. I love rare plays. They're so much fun. Here we go. RP5. What do we got? 7. Intended receiver bumped out of bounds, returns to field, makes illegal reception, loss of down only. Interesting. That seems like it should be a penalty. I think I had that before. So we'll go pass. And that's going to be, boy, what do we call here? I don't know how. I'm just going to mark it. Let's see. It says he made the catch. That's probably an incomplete pass. So let's go Elway to the big tight end. We'll call it incomplete because it's a loss of down only, so that keeps the loss of down. Technically, it was an incomplete pass. So 15 seconds off the clock. 8:45 to go in the first quarter. 3rd and goal for Denver. And I'm going to keep that same play call I was going. 1 through 6, 7 through 12, 13 to 20. And we have a 12, so that's going to be an outside run. So we try to run around the side. Let's see if we can get Elway on the outside run. Again, it's 56, 55, 56, and 61. Oh, so close. We're at 53. We're getting closer. 15 on the defense. 15 is an AG. And our running back is is it Sammy Winder? Yes, it is. It's Sammy Winder. 62. That may not do it. 25 is a 0. 25 is always a 0. It's just a matter of whether he went out of bounds or not. And in this case, he did not. So Sammy Winder, 0 yards, 30 seconds off the clock, 4th and 3. And we're going to bring David Treadwell out to try to kick a field goal. All right. This is going to be a chip shot field goal. It's a 52. Maybe not so chippy. I don't know. Let's see. 52. Treadwell is a 9. That's going to be good. Yes, it is. It is good. So Denver will take a 3-0 lead. Boy, moving all the way down the field with no problem. So we'll take. Well, I kind of want a high scoring game. So I wish it would have been a touchdown, make it a little higher, but that's okay. So 15 seconds off the clock. Continue 3-0, and let's go ahead and kick off. 8 minutes to go in the first quarter. 7. Oh, I don't need to roll that one. I need to roll these for a kickoff. Treadwell, KOA in the P column. 32 is a 7. 7 is 62 yards, so taking it to 3-yard line. We'll go Treadwell. 62 yards. Continue. All right, so the return is going to be by who? It is. Where's my returner? Danny Copeland. I feel like he was a Cleveland Brown at one point. Cleveland Brown early in his career, I think. 43 in the K column is a 28. That does not sound good. And that is going to be, 9 yards. Not a good return by Danny Copeland. Where you at, Danny Copeland? There you are. What did I say? 8 yards? I already forgot. 9 yards. Okay. 9 yards. And that's going to be 15 seconds off the clock for the change of possession. Kansas City now with the ball 1st and 10 on their own 12. Getting lucky there, holding Denver to a field goal. That's good. Hang on one second while I flip my air conditioner on because it is hot back in this room. And do that with my phone. Uh-oh. Oh, no. My system is offline. Well, that's not good. All right, I take a little break there and get the system back online because it really is hot back here, and turn the air conditioner on. So let's continue now. Kansas City, 1st and 10, 12-yard line, standard offense. 15 is a short pass. But Christian Okoye is starting to get antsy back there, not getting to run the ball. I know that. All right. Let's see. We got 24 is our ball carrier, and 56 is our defense. So 56 is an AS. And 24 is who we throwing the ball to here. Let's flip to Kansas City. We are throwing the ball to Pete Manley, the guy I wasn't sure if he's an A. He's an A, and we're already in A, so that doesn't matter. So Pete Manley, Steve DeBerg to Pete Manley. I wonder if they advertise that as like a fearsome duo, DeBerg, Manley, Kansas City. I don't really remember him, but 25 is a 7. Hey, it goes for 16 yards. So pass. Maybe they should advertise it that way. DeBerg to Pete Manley. He's a Manley. For 16. 30 seconds off the clock. Continue. All right, so they got the ball out to the 28-yard line. 7:15 to go in the first quarter. Denver leading 3-0. Kansas City's going to run the ball outside. Okay. All right, 15 is our ball carrier. That's going to be a Okoye. And 35 is our defense. That's going to be a CS. And 15 is going to be a Okoye, right? Yeah, he's 11 to 52. He's almost every ball carrier or almost every rush attempt for Kansas City this season. So here we go. 43 for Okoye going around the outside is a 31. Uh-oh. Do we have another rare play? No, we have 4 yards, but a penalty. 32 was the rare play. 4 yards, but a TE. $24, right? Yep. 24 is a 27. Tripping offense, 10 from line. Oh, man. Kansas City's doing a little bit of what Minnesota was doing in the last game I played. Shooting themselves in the foot. We'll go penalty. 10 yards on Kansas City. It was tripping. Continue. 15 seconds off the clock. Continue. That's disappointing. 1st and 20 now. Back to the 18. I'm going to take a couple run plays off. I'm going to go down to 1 through 4 is inside. 5 through 8 is outside. 7 through 16 is a short pass. 17, 18, 19 is medium. And 20 is long. 18. So they're going to go medium. They're going to try to get it all back in one chunk. See if Steve DeBerg has any. When was he born? He was born in 54. So he's 70. So let's see. I can't remember when he was drafted. I feel like he was older during this time for Kansas City. 66 for the defense sure does look good, though. CD. That's not what Kansas City wanted to see. 35 is our ball carrier. It's going to be Herman Hurd. The running back going to run a little wheel route. Try to get over the middle. Get some yards. 41 is a 20. And that is a W64, which is an interception. Oh, Steve DeBerg. W64. What do you got? Who got it? All right, 13. It's going to say 34. And it's going to say D9, but I roll for interception. So we're going to go pass. We're going to go DeBerg. Throws it for 34 yards, and it is intercepted. He's passing to Herman Hurd. Continue. Now, let's see who had the interception return. Again, I have my locator. If this is your first video, I have my locator charts here that I do. Go back to the second video in this playlist, and you'll see how I create these. I believe they are common for APBA football. There's my interception locators right there. So let's go ahead and roll. See who got it. 56. That was Randy Robbins. I don't know who that is, but let's see what his defensive card looks like. Randy Robbins. He's going to be back here. There he is. Oh, he has an R column. Ooh. So he can run the interception back. Randy Robbins. 36 is a 25. And again, we all know 25 on any kind of rush play or return play is 0. So we're going to go interception return. We'll go Randy Robbins. 0 yards. So he must have caught it and just went down right there. 15 seconds left off the clock. And now Denver has the ball in great field position at the 48-yard line. Let me just show you something in the Kansas City cards here as I scroll through. There's a card right here. It's Jaws. Jaws went to Youngstown State, which is about 20 minutes from where I am right now. So I kind of want to get him in the game. So if DeBerg does this kind of stuff, he might see like the 3rd or 4th quarter action. We'll see. We'll see. All right. Standard offense for Denver. 18 is a medium pass. Elway says, let's make him pay. All right. You got a couple of 31s. 31. Actually, we got a 13 and a 31. So I'll bet you there's a 30. I bet these dice come out to be a 3 or a 1. Let's just see. See if I'm right. Our defense is a BS. Our receiver is going to, actually, that's a 13 also. Our receiver is going to be, that's Vance Johnson. He's an A. So we're going to move it to AS. So let's go Elway to Vance Johnson. 22. Wow, it wasn't a 31 or a 13. It was even better, a 4. He's going to get 28 yards to Vance Johnson. Man, lots of doubles. This is the anti-Minnesota game. Lots of doubles coming out for what do you call it? For Denver in this game so far. That was 28 yards. 30 seconds off the clock. 6:15 to go. Denver with the ball. 1st and 10. All the way down to Kansas City's 24. In just one play. Standard offense. 15 is a short pass. All right. All right, we got a 52 on the defense and a 52. Second straight time that they were the same. 52 on the ball carrier. And that is going to be Mike Young again. The defense is going to be a CG. It's about as good as you can get if you're Denver right there. Oh, actually, you'd rather it was an AG, I guess, not a CG. Here we go. Elway to Mike Young. 15 is a 6. That is 9 yards out of bounds. So pass. Boy, he is balling right now. Mike Young, 9 yards out of bounds for 15 seconds. Continue. First and 10. Oh, I'm sorry. Second and 1 on the 15. 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. All right, so it's second and 1. I feel like they can do anything here because you can go for a longer pass. I got to take a long pass out of the equation, so let's just move medium back to 17 or move it back to 18, 19, 20. So short pass will stay at 6 through 17. We'll move to 6 through 17. And it is a short pass. Elway, making them pay. I know anything about that as a Browns fan. I know what it feels like. 42 and a 26. So our receiver is going to be Clarence K, the big tight end. CS on the defense. All right, Elway back to pass. Looking for Clarence K. Another 11. I can't believe these rolls. That's a 3. And that goes 14 yards and out of bounds at the 1 yard line. Wow. The double's coming out. Man. 14 goes out of bounds at the 1. So it's first and goal from the 1. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to go a lot of running plays here. So I'm going to go 1 through 8 is an inside run. 9 through 16 is outside. And then 17 through 20 could be like a play action fake short pass. Let's see what we get here. We get a 9. So that's going to be a outside run. An outside run right from the 1 yard line. All right, let's see who gets the ball carrier. Again, you're looking for that blue die to be a 5 because that gives us a chance for Elway to take it around the corner. And it's a 56. No, it's not. It's a 50. Oh, it is a 56. So that will be John Elway. So he's gonna fake the handoff and then take off around the corner. 62 is an AS. And 56, like I said, is Elway. So here we go. It's a 14. Oh, that's going to be a penalty. 34. That's going to be a fumble. Wow, those 4 numbers usually result in penalties, but not this time. That is an F12. I really want a high-scoring game. I hate sloppy games. So we got an F12. Well, now if it says 1 or more yards and the offense recovers it, Elway's in the end zone because that means he broke the plane before he fumbled. So here we go. F12. 42. And that is a -3 out of bounds. Wow. What a break. For both teams, really. I mean, I could have rolled a positive yardage number there for a touchdown. I could have rolled defense getting the ball. A lot of things could happen there. We'll go -3. And he fumbles. Denver recovers the football. Let's see if I can add this in correctly. So we'll go continue. And then fumble return, I'll just say the ball went out of bounds. The ball rolls. I'll go 0 yards. Last control by Denver. So there you go. 15 seconds. Continue. Denver, 2nd and 4 on the 4 yard line. All right. So I'm going to keep it the same. No, I'm going to go a little bit up on the pass now. I'll go 1 through 6 is inside. 7 through 12 is outside. 13 through 20 is a short pass. And it's a 19. It's a pass. All right, we got a 41 for our defense. We have a 34 for our receiver. It's going to be Mark Jackson. 41 is an AS. Here we go. Elway to Mark Jackson. 25. It's looking good. 7 is 5 yards. It's a touchdown. Elway. Mark Jackson. For a 5 yard pass, it's really going to be a 4 yard touchdown. 15 seconds because the clock's going to stop. And it's going to be 9-0. Let's kick the extra point. It's David Treadwell. 51 is a 5, which I'm sure is good. And it is. This must have been Treadwell's first. Maybe I thought they had Rich Carlos. I don't remember who the kicker was in the mid-'80s for Denver. I thought it was Rich Carlos, but maybe he was later. Treadwell, this must be his rookie year, maybe second year. Good. Continue. 10-0 Denver. Let's go ahead and kick off. 5:15 left in the first quarter. 45. Looking like we might have a Denver blowout. And if that's the case, Ron Jaworski's going to see some action. 45 is in the P column. It's a 4. And he kicks it 67 yards. And that is going to be returnable. 67. I need a dice roll to tell me whether they're going to return it or not. I got to figure that out. I'll do that for week 2, maybe. That's going to be Danny Copeland. I think he was drafted by the Browns, actually. 31. K column is a 20. And that's going to go for 16 yards. Boy, 2 bad kick returns for him. 15 seconds off the clock. Continue. Whoops, Copeland, where are you at? There you are. All right, 1st and 10 on their own 14. 5 minutes to go in the first quarter, trailing 10-0. Let's see if Kansas City can put something together here. Standard offense, 3. That's going to be an inside run. And our ball carriers and our defense, that's going to be a 13 for our ball carrier. That's going to be a Koye. 55 for the defense is a BG. Okay. Make sure I'm looking at the right yard line situation there on the card because they are at the 14. So Koye. Oh, wait, did I look at the ball carrier? Wait, 55. Yeah, Koye. 23 for Koye is a 29. Uh-oh. 29. Oh, he only loses a yard. God, I thought it was worse than that. Run. Okoye. -1. 30 seconds off the clock. 2nd and 11 for Denver, or for Kansas City. Let's go 1 through 4 is inside. 5 through 8 is outside. Let's put some more short passes up on the board. So we'll go 11 as the short pass. That would have been anyway. And they are still back behind their own 14. 64. And 11. Still rolling doubles for Denver when they're on defense. That's a CD. And that's about as bad as you can get for Kansas City, seeing Denver with that CD defense. 64 is our receiver. That's going to be Emil Harry. 26. 16. And 16 is way incomplete. So pass DeBerg to Harry. Incomplete. 15 seconds off the clock. Continue. 3rd and 11. So we're going to get rid of all running plays now. Put Denver in a D defense. 1 through 8 is short. 9 through 19 is medium. And 20 is long. 17 is a medium pass. Let's see what we got here. 61 is our receiver. 26 is our defense. That's a BS, but we're going to make it a BD. And our receiver is 61. That is Rob Thomas, lead singer of a 90s band. 63 for DeBerg. 34. Oh, no, that's a fumble. 34. What are you doing? That is an F41. It is getting ugly out there. F41. Steve DeBerg goes back to pass, gets hit, fumbles the ball. 6. And it is -2 picked up by D5. That is going to be for Denver. Alfonso Carricker. See if he's got any kind of a return. Where are you at, Alfonso? There he is. He does not have an F, so I'm just going to roll. And we got a 15, which is a 21. 21 on the fumble return. Is going to be a 0, but Denver will take over right there in really, really good field position. I forgot what it was, though, What did we roll? A 15? That was on the ball carrier. Oh, man, I've completely forgotten what it was. What was the fumble? What was the fumble number? Let me see here. It was an F41. F41 was, and it was a 36, I believe. Yeah, -2, D5. There we go. So -2. So we're gonna go. Wait, what do you call there? Let's see. What is that? Is it a run? Could it be a sack? It's a -2. I'm gonna call it a sack. So let's go like this. Let's go sack. Let's see who gets it. 14. That's gonna be Ron Holmes. So we'll go. DeBerg is sacked by Ronnie Holmes. -2, and he fumbles. Denver recovers. Continue. Fumble return is Carricker, and he gets 0 yards. 15 seconds off the clock for the change of possession. And Denver now has the ball 1st and 10 on the 11. Wow. What a terrible, terrible start for Kansas City. And just for fun, let's make it so that John Elway wants to make him pay. Let's go 1 through 4 is an inside run. 5 through 8. Let's put a bunch of short passes up there. 9 through 19, 9 through 20, basically, because I can't do a medium pass or a long pass. Here we go. And it's going to be a short pass. All right, they're at the 11. Here we go. I said I wanted to see a lot of scoring, but I wanted to see it from both teams. 43 is our defense. 13 is our ball carrier. That's going to be Vance Johnson. 43 is a BG. Okay. Elway to Vance Johnson, 55. Rolling doubles like crazy. 5. And that is first down +5. That is a touchdown. Just like that. Wow. This is probably the quickest start I've had of any team. I'm going to put 15 on there, even though it's not going to be 15 total yards, but that's okay. Continue. So we got a touchdown. Elway. So Vance Johnson has a touchdown and Mark Jackson have a touchdown. Those are their two best receivers. So here. All right, let's roll for the extra point. 64. 64 for Treadwell is a 19. And 19 is good. All right. Ron Jaworski, he's on the sideline. He's throwing. He's throwing. He's not coming in yet, but he's over there throwing. Who's their other quarterback? I think they have another 3 quarterback. Jaworski's a 2. I think they have a 3. Let's see. Where are my quarterbacks? Here it is. So you got Steve Pallor. He's a 2. Ron Jaworski's a 2. And then Mike Elkins. Never heard of that guy. He's a 1. So we'll see. We'll see what happens here. Let's kick off. 3:45 to go in the first quarter. $41, Treadwell, 7, and that is 62, taken by, what's his name, Danny Copeland. All right, kickoff return, Copeland, 61, that's not going to be good either. 29, oh no. And that is 8 yards. Oh, God. Nothing going right for Kansas City. 15 seconds on the change of possession. First and 10. They've started every drive, I know, inside the 20. They haven't even had one at the 20 yet. All right, here we go. Standard offense. DeBerg's not panicking. Kansas City fans are, but DeBerg's not panicking yet. He's going to try to go for a medium pass. $32. 15. So the defense is a 15. That's an AD. And 32 is our ball carrier, our intended receiver. And that's going to be Pete Mandley. He's an A. Here we go. DeBerg to Pete Mandley, 51. 8. And that's good for 8 yards. Pass. DeBerg. Pete Mandley gains 8 big yards. 30 seconds off the clock. 3 minutes to go in the first quarter, down 17-0 already. Second and 3, second and 2, standard offense. 16 is a short pass. Here we go. 11 for our ball carrier and 55s. Rolling those doubles for Denver all over the place. 11 is going to be Stephon Page. He's an A. That's good. 55 is a BD. We're going to make it an AD. Trying to get that first down. Stephon Page, 33. 4. Rolling doubles for Kansas City now. First down plus 5. It's only 7 yards. That's okay. It's still a first down. Was it Page or Manley? It's Page. Page. I got Manley on the brain. 30 seconds. 2.5 minutes to go. Rolling all kinds of doubles. Here we go. Back to our standard offense. 18 is another medium pass. Christian Okoye has like 2 carries in this game. All right. What do we got? 32. 14. So 14 is our defense. That's a BG. 32 is, let's see, who's that? That's our ball carrier. It's our receiver. And that's going to be Pete Manley. He's an A. So we're going to go to A. Oh, man, I've gotten lost now. 14 is a BG. We're going to go to AG because Manley is an A. Going to roll. DeBerg to Manley. Oh, 56. I really want to see a 66. 18. And 18 is going to be incomplete. Pass. DeBerg. Manley. Kansas City. Incomplete. 15 seconds off the clock. Second and 10 on the 26. Here we go. Standard offense. 7 is an outside run. Christian Okoye is begging for the ball. He's saying, I'm huge. I believe they call me the Nigerian Nightmare. Give me the ball. 32. 36. Defense is a BS. And 32 is Okoye. Again, Okoye on the locator is, I don't know if you can see it, but he's 11 to 52. So he's going to get most of the carries when they actually do run the ball. 33 for Okoye. It's probably going to be a 15. It is. 15 is 21 yards, and he goes out of bounds. The big man. Not to be confused with Clarence K., the other big man. What did I say, 26? 21. 21 yards. 15 seconds off the clock because he went out of bounds. All right, first and 10 on the 47. Kansas City making a little drive here. Let's see what we got. 11 is a short pass. All right, 14 is our defense. That's a BG. 45 is our receiver, and that's Todd McNair. When I had written up my locator sheet, I actually typed Steve McNair. I love Steve McNair. One of my favorite players, and he must have been on the brain when I typed it. But I corrected it to Todd McNair, so we're okay. Here we go. Todd McNair, 56. And that is an 18. And that is incomplete. DeBerg to Todd McNair. All right, second and 10 on their own 47. Minute 45 to go in the first quarter. 19. Boy, they are running the ball like crazy. Or, I'm sorry, passing the ball like crazy. What do we got? We got a 11, so that's going to be a Stephon Page. We got a 61, which is a CS. Stephon Page is an A, so we're going to make it a BS. 36 for DeBerg. 12. And that is going to be, just incomplete. Just off his hands. So it's going to be DeBerg to Page. Just off the fingertips. Incomplete pass. Continue. 3rd and 10 now. We're going to get rid of all run plays. We're going to go, we'll go 1 through 12 as a short pass. We'll go 13 through 19 as a medium pass, and 20 as a long pass. And we got a 14. So we're staying medium. 53 is our receiver. 44 is our defense. That's a BD. I'm going to put them in D anyway, but that's good. 53 is our receiver. That is going to be Naz Worthern. No idea who that is. 11 for DeBerg is a 3. It's 27 yards and out of bounds. I am rolling so many doubles. It's so much fun, especially after the last game. 27 yards, 15 seconds off the clock. Continue. All right, 1st and 10 now on Denver's 26. Standard offense, and that's a 16. So we're going back to short pass. There we go. We got a 63 for our receiver and a 54 for our defense. It's a BG. There are a lot of BG puns to be made, but I'm just going to leave that one alone. I think it's been done before. 63 is a Emil Harry. So DeBerg to Emil Harry. 61 is a 10. It's going to be complete for 5 yards, and he goes out of bounds. Pass. DeBerg. DeBerg has some strange completion numbers. 61 is a completion. It's kind of strange. Emil Harry goes 5 yards, and he gets out of bounds. Continue. 2nd and 5 on the 21 for Kansas City, down 17-0, trying to come back. That's a 4. It's an inside run. Wait. Yep. All right. 42 is your ball carrier. 45 is your defense. BS. That's what we were. And 42 we know is going to be a Okoye because he goes all the way to 52. 26 is a 24. 24 is going to get him 1 yard. So we're going to bring up a 3rd down and 4. Okoye. 1 yard. All right, we got 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. 3rd down and 4. 11, be a short pass. You got a 14. Nope, you got a 41. So 14 is going to be Stephon Page. He's an A. And 41 is going to be an AS. All right. See what we can get here out of Steve DeBerg. 43. Ugh. 31. Oh, no. 31 is a rare play. RP6. Rare play. Rare. I love rare plays. RP6. Here we go. Big number. 7. That's the most easy number. Quarterback completes illegal pass after crossing line of scrimmage. Offense also called for holding. Defense may accept one of 2 penalties: 5 yards from line of scrimmage and loss of down, or 10 yards with no loss down. Well, they're certainly going to take the 5 yards with the loss of down. So we're going to go penalty. We're going to go 5 yards and a loss of down. That's going to be like an illegal pass, maybe? What are we going to do here? I like how there's an equipment violation, but there's not an illegal pass. How about illegal batting? Illegal forward pass. There we go. So we'll go continue. Boom, boom, 15 seconds off the clock, and it's going to bring up 4th down and 9. Kansas City's going to have to bring out their field goal unit to try to kick a field goal in the last play of the first quarter to get on the scoreboard. So we got, who we got? We got Nick Lowry. He's good. 43 is not so good, though. And that is a 33. Oh, no. I'm pretty sure that's not going to be good. From the 25-yard line, 33 is an F9. It's a fumble. I think it's the 3rd fumble of the game. F9. Oh, my goodness. 51 on the F9 is -9, picked up by D7. So Denver will recover that. So we'll go, let's go errant snap, loose ball. We'll go, let's see, on a field goal attempt, -9. Actually, that's fine. And scooped up, so we'll do that. Scooped up by a player. So what was it? I already forgot all of that I said. I need to get a better memory. I believe it was an F12. And I rolled a 51. It was not an F12. Oh, there it is. -9 D7. So it's picked up by, oh man, Denver D7. That's gonna be Simon Fletcher. He's good. He's a good player. Where's he at? Oh, wait, did I do this wrong? Kansas City Chiefs errant snap. The snap goes out. The ball goes 9 yards. Scooped up by oh. So maybe I have to call it a fumble. So let's go field goal. And let's go, man. This is the one thing on this I love this Pro Football Helper, but every now and then I run across something that I'm not exactly sure how to put in. So it's an errant snap on a field goal. It's not picked up by, it's got to be a fumble. So let's try something different here. Let's look at field goal one more time. Blocked. It's not blocked. It's not blocked. I don't know what SOK means. Travels X yards. Oh, here we go. Oh, no, that's not it either. Yeah, we're going to have to figure out how to put a fumble in. So I'm just going to go with a run play. And I'm going to go, where's my holder's going to be the punter. So we'll go -9 yards. Sorry, Kelly Goodburn, for crediting this to you, but it's just got to be done. -9 yards. Denver recovers. Continue. And then it's Simon Fletcher. Fletcher. And he's going to run. And I'll bet you he's got all kinds of good stuff on his card because he's good. Here he is. Oh, he's a fumble return 0. So he falls on it right there. All right, so it goes 0 yards. And that's 15 seconds off the clock. Nope, don't need to keep a second on the clock. Continue. And at the end of the first quarter, Denver is leading 17-0. Wow, not a good start for Kansas City. And that's where I'm going to end the video for today. I was going to go a little bit longer, but I have a 5 a.m. tea time, and it's already after 8 p.m. here in the East. So my guess is the tea time is going to get rained out, and if it does, I'll try to get another quarter in tomorrow, maybe even 2. We'll see. Thanks for watching, everyone.